Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Playdead Live Crossfire Mirror versus Sly. This is what we have been waiting on. I think there have been so many questions today. We had all weekend to get the questions, and of course, I just got overloaded with questions this afternoon. So I think that people are figuring it out. We got great battleground, great strategies, amazing gear tonight. Brand new DI pet. The gear can't be used tonight. The pet cannot be used tonight, but they will be used on. Uh, the gear will be used Wednesday night, and then the pet will be used next week once we get the matches under our belt. Brand new DI belt or pet called Sonar. It's going to change the game a little bit because it's like a mini Evoke. So pretty wild stuff. So tonight I will be using brand new scorecards, brand new templates. I'll send these out to you guys tomorrow so you guys can kind of see what I'm using to keep up with it. I think there's going to be one or two things that we got to work on, but other than that, it seems pretty straightforward. So I got a couple super chats. I got, who we have up here? Got Dow super chat and picking up the gear. I see you, Dow. I got Bones. Good luck, Sly. Good luck, Mir. Let's do this. And if you guys can all do me a favor, tell me what night tonight is as I give a shout out to all of our super fans. We know Chris, Kathy, Patty, Seth, Mike N, Amon, and Mike W. All right, everybody. What is tonight? Tonight is that one night. It is date night, baby. It is date night. You better believe it. And how about a little love for my moderators? You see, we got Kel in the house. We got Julie in the house. We got Bones in the house. They do a tremendous job 24/7. So I want to thank them. Everybody's here. Everybody's hyped up. I think Trigger's Army is really going to love the new Battleground. So let me take you guys and show you tonight's epic war bundle. And see, look at Villar rolling and hello 999 kills great mods channel members PDL play. I knew she wasn't going to let us down on the biggest night in the history of Playdead Live. We've got sponsors, bundles, burn coin, kills coin. Good luck to everybody. And all of our green team, thank you guys so much for everything you do. All of our Patreons as well. We're going to have a new bomber bundle coming out soon. That's not going to be tonight. There's some grenades in the works. As you guys know, just many ways to use specialty grenades now. All right. The reason why this is special is because this is Battleground Faction War Season 9, our 9th season. And just a little sneak peek. Take a look. There it is. Brand new. We got Mir over on the right side. If you guys want your picture up there for the whole season, you got to beat Mir. You have to win a championship. That is, count them. That is 3, 4, 5, 6 championships stacked up right there. And, of course, they get the luxury of kicking off the season. Find out who is going to be the first to ever win in Crossfire. You can see we've got Mir and Sly tonight. We've got Ark and Vox Wednesday night. Next Monday, we got Vox and Mir. Next Wednesday, we got Sly and Ark. And then May 1st and May 3rd, that's right, our first specialty matches of the brand new season. Vox will travel to Sly. We got Rage Against the Machine. That is going to allow you to use 2 cyborgs. And then May 3rd, Mir and Ark, Rage Against the Machine, 2 cyborgs as well. So first time we've ever done that. Double cyborg match. Crazy stuff. All right, here is tonight's nothing with the PCP so far. So Jules and I will be keeping up with a lot of PCP points. We'll touch base tonight. I've got a pretty good grid, I think. But, yeah, the only thing that's up there is just the ones from last season. So we'll get that reset for all of you guys pretty soon. Here it is, everybody. Tonight's Epic War Bundle. I got a lot of requests. I could not get all of the requests in here. I could not get them all. So I got most of the ones that you guys requested. Here we go. Take you up top to the silver. ASC Iron. Couple of Spruce. Dragon Smoke in the silver bundle. Post-battle pet revive ×5. Flex. Zerk. One of each of your waxes. Take all these bundles look different today. Take you down to the red. Look at that. We got Curse Red, Krampus, Ravage, Combat Orbs, Frantic 5, Red Gels, Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8. Gold Summon Skins. I'm going to give you 2 of those. 2 Gold Summon Skins as the bonus. Go over to the gold. We got Curse Blue, Krampus, Sapphire, Secure Glyph, Heal and Seal, Lethal Ammo, Gold Summon Skins by request, Curse Death by request, Standard Ammo, Onyx Skins, and 2 Mythic Skins as a bonus as well. Look at that. Double gold, double mythic. Take you over to the green. Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Absorption, Whiskey, Spray AP, Madness, Bolster, Platinum, all of those by request. And up top, have you guys ever seen a better bonus bundle? Look at this. We've got Immortal Summon Skins in the bonus. We've got Sonar. Sonar, brand new pet. It is a DI. You play it like Blue. You play it like Psycho, Ellie, Marty. It is a 5th defensive instance pet. And what it does is after damage resolution has been dealt, it nerfs that damage by 5%. It's good against AP. It's good against damage. But it's not just on you. It can defend against that wall. And every time you upgrade it, you make it red, you make it gold, you can add 5% to that. So a red Sonar is 10%. And you can double Sonar. So you can use it like you use Evoke, and you can use it again. And you're going to want to have players, hopefully all players on your team will have that pet. Imagine playing without a Blue or playing without a Psycho, and you got that person in as a sub, and you don't have that Sonar in the game. All right, and then tonight, look at the gear. We've got, starting out, the Destroyer Red, Health 500. You can play 2 per game, 2 Sonars. Health 500, but hey, Sonar is also a good pet in Clash, Battle. It's a versatile pet because you'll be able to play that, and it gives you like a cheap evoke even in something like Clash. So it helps to nerf a little bit of damage. But it's really, really good in Faction Wars. All right, we've got Destroyer Red. Check it out. H500. Damage 650. Can you guys tell me what is special about these 2 pieces of gear? These are the first 2 pieces of the brand new set that you can do what with? Come on, y'all. I know you know it. Upgrade the damage, and look at the damage, the highest damage we've ever had. Destroy Red 650. But also look at that base. 300 base, AP 150, and a brand new ability called Dragon Blood. What Dragon Blood does is it gives you extra rage if you attack a pet. Okay? Not as good as a D9, but if you use a D9 and you use your Dragon Blood ability, that'll give an E1 to that shot. Doesn't matter which pet you hit. You hit somebody's pet and you use this ability, you're going to get a free enrage on that pet. Could be a Kang, could throw a Trixie with an E3, and then you use Dragon Blood, makes it an E4. Your attack on the pet. Actually, yes, that's it. When attacking a pet. Not with a pet. It's got to be an attack phase. All right, that's for the red team. Let's take a look for the black gear. The black gear is nice as well. Black gear, we've got a little more health, 550, a little less damage, but the damage is still the best stat, so you upgrade the damage, of course, on both pieces of gear. So D600 is your starting point. Base 200, but we got the highest AP in the game, 260, and we've got a brand new ability called Serpent Venom. Serpent Venom, it has to be a shot. That venom is attached to the shot. It's your ability. And if the shot hits, the next heal on the target it hits is nerfed by 5%. So you hit somebody, shoot somebody, it's got to be a shot, can't be a grenade on this one. You shoot somebody with whammo, with AP, whatever, and if it gets through, the next heal on them is nerfed by 5%. So it keeps them down a little bit. It's good stuff. Two brand new abilities. One gives you a little bit of extra damage. One nerfs a little bit of healing. I love them both. So far, 3 brand new abilities with 3 pieces of gear. We got Barrage, Shatter, and Dragon Blood. And with the black gear, we got Shiv, Fatality, and Serpent Venom. A lot of versatility in this set. All right, as a reminder, everybody, with tonight's bundle, if there's somebody else in your faction you're picking up for, you can get the Sonar Pet separately. So, Kel, let's get a list of all these bundles. There were a lot of them. It's a new season. It's going to be a fun season. And somebody's going to get out of the gates good. Somebody's going to go back to the drawing board. Don't put too much pressure on yourselves tonight. As I said, it's like opening season in baseball. It's a longer season. Yes, you want to win every game, but tonight is really going to be figuring some things out. You can see we got Dimes, B-Dub, Julia, Trigger, Bones, Moonshot, Valar, Father Ron, Crimson, Flyrod, Jim, Cat, Craven, Samurai, Busy, Dr. Die, Football, Dow, Justice, Pope, Kel, and the Ocean Man with Sonar. All right, everybody. It is time to get down to business. It is 8:29. So I'm going to take you back to the map. It's time for some pre-match buffs. If you are B-Dub, Moonshot, JJ, Kel, Bones, Dimes, Ocean Man, and Craven, give me your pre-match buffs. Remember, we're doing this again. I will be keeping timers tonight. I'm not going to put it up on the screen. I'll give you a countdown. You're going to have 40 seconds. I'm going to try to push you even still. There's no points deducted for missing a timer. But if you miss 2 20-second timers, 40 seconds, I will nerf your attack. I'll give you a warning beforehand. But the idea is to get your moves in. I see Moonshot. Moonshot going all waxes. Iron, Hexite, Eli on the Cryo. Bones, Eli on the Fever. Ocean Man with the Collar. Craven with the Guard. Dimes with the Fuse. Flyrod with the Judas. B-Dub with the Sly Shawl. And you are right. Flyrod is starting, not JJ. So Kel, B-Dub, Moon, and Fly. All right. I got it right on the map. I just read it incorrectly. All right, here we go, everybody. I'm going to take you down to the Sly Crossfire Swamp. Here it is. Oh, boy, it looks like a battleground, doesn't it? All right, we've got Team Sly is going first. And going first in the bomber zone is Ocean Man. Ocean Man will be followed by Kel. Kel in the bomber zone. You see a big S there, stands for Siege. Kel will be sieging. After Kel, we got Deadly Dimes in the rover zone. Dimes will be followed by B-Dub. B-Dub is the captain. B-Dub is going to be followed by Craven Light. Craven Light is the captain. He is also the siege person. Craven Light will be followed by Moonshot. Moonshot back to the Moon Rover in the rover position. And going last, making a start tonight in the DZ is Bomber Bones. Bomber Bones will be followed by Fly Rod. Team Sly's chosen the Battleship. And Team Mir has chosen the Tank. All right, good luck to both teams. Have a lot of fun. And we're going to do the best we can, everybody. We've got everything up on the map. Let's kick it off with the one, the only, Ocean Man. Ocean Man, you got 20 seconds to get your move in, sir. All right, Ocean Man. Boss on Main Street. Drop a seal on himself. Gonna put a fizzle bomb on B-Dub. Inferno Strawman. And he's gonna play the Chasm Wand. All right. B-Dub says they all hit. And Ocean Man with the Chasm Wand is going to block all paths to the DZ for one turn. Going to have to fly there if you want to get there. And that is the Earth Wand, so I'm going to take the Earth Wand off the board. And Ocean Man lighting up a Straw Man. Straw Man number 1. And he is going to take 10 points of damage from the Straw Man. All right, let's go from Ocean Man over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer for you starting right now. All right, Kel's going to go to their bomber area. All right, it is diagonal. There is a movement penalty. Boss to their chest. Quarter turn. Kel, no seal. I'll give you the absorption, which is the stronger of the two because you didn't play a potion, but no seal because of the movement diagonally all the way across the map. Cadet does put out the Straw Man. Movement is good. Boss is good. Absorption is good. Cadet is good. And then a point of mass destruction for Team Mir. All right, let's go to Deadly Dimes in the rover zone. Dimes, 20 seconds for you. All right, she's going to jump into Range Rover. Stairs of the Temple. Lost Stream to their wall. Boss to their chest. Pet Repel. And Absorption. Mass Destruction. Furnace Wand. No rage past 6. She does get a tire, and I'm going to put the tire in the skull box right over here, where we're going to collect those things. And it hits. Flames would have been there. We're going to put out that flame on the right chamber. Dimes playing boss and 1 and cap in 3. So Rover's good. Stairs are good. Lost Stream to the wall. Could be worth 75. But it is only 8% of the total walls that they damage. Again, blessings do not affect that. So how much damage is done to the wall, that's the percentage that will be taken out. All right, let's go from Dimes over to B-Dub. B-Dub going to jump into tank. B-Dub getting a cannonball. And put that right there. Going to move over to the temple steps. B-Dub with a sleet wand. Freeze that first block. Take the ice off the board. Pet Repel. Absorption. Cadet to the flame. And she's going to summon Woodrow. Build us a bomb shelter. All right. As long as the bomb shelter is up, the bomber, got to be in the bomber zone. The bomber will get 1 rage. An enemy cannot occupy the bomber zone with the shelter up. Okay, it is H5. So there's a bomb shelter that we still do not have a graphic for. But I do like big pieces of gold, so again, this will be our bomb shelter. There you go. And anyone in the Mir bomber area can get one rage, and you cannot occupy that zone as long as that bomb shelter is up. If you can't occupy the zone, you can't control it, nor can you put out the dragon stone. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Craven Light. Craven Light's going to jump into Battleship. Give Craven Light a cannonball. Going to move to their DZ. Over at the waterfall area. Red Kang to raise boss. Could be worth 55. Going to drop Seal. Going to put a Fizzle Bomb on Moon. And detonate. Battleship moves to the DZ. Boss, Seal, Fizzle, and detonate. All right. They want to see what you're going to fizzle. Craven Light. Going to take his Dragon Smoke out of the game. All right, let's go from Craven Light over to Moonshot. We got Moon, Bones, and Fly Rod. Give Moon another 20 seconds to get his move in. He is going to jump into Rover. Let's give him a tire. Going to go to the temple. I'm going to put a ejection bomb on Bones. Going to heal and seal. Both choppers are out of play. Inferno to Strawman. And a second charge of mass destruction. It hits. All right, let's light that first straw man. Going to break Moon's gear absorption. All right, recap. Rover's good. Goes inside the temple. Puts a bomb on Bomber Bones. Heal and seal. Doesn't take any damage because he had absorption, and the Inferno breaks it, and he gets the mass destruction. Bones, you're up. Final move for Slide, round number 1. All right, Bones going to use the Mask of Anubis. And B-Dub, that means that you can't change classes. Mythic Kang to Main Street. Could be worth 63. Going to drop a seal on herself. An absorption on herself. Charge of mass destruction, each team with 2. Ramping up their damage. And go throw a cadet to the straw man, B-Dub, to try to put it out. And she does. All right, the final move of the first round is to the champ, Flyrod. Flyrod, you're up. 20 seconds. All right, Flyrod with a charge of mass destruction. I got him at 3. Vines to Ocean Man. Going to play Mythic Core to Ocean Man. And M7 Kata to the Watchtower. All right, and I am going to help out this turn because it is the beginning of the season. Give me 1 second. I'm missing a page. I'll be right back. All right. Fly Rod, this move, you got a little bit backwards. I'm going to let you redo it since it is the first night. You don't have to go M7. So the watchtower is any rage, but it has to be a specialty grenade. So a specialty grenade is one of those. I'll show you. You guys want a screenshot? Those grenades in the middle: Oracle, Vapor, Seismic, Lithium, Snowstorm, Rapture, Elmo, Red Eye, Dud, and Glitch. Those are all your specialty grenades right there. And there will be more. So typically what you want to do is something that you've got an abundance of, or something that has a dual purpose, and you don't need to bring your high rage. It can be any level of rage for the watchtower. So hopefully that'll help all teams, because what they're doing is they're doing the M7 because the M7 is for the shatter. So Fly Rod, if you want to lower the rage and then use any specialty grenade, you might have a lot of duds, or you may want to use an Elmo for points. There are some versatile ones. I'll leave that up to you, but it's one of those grenades. And the lower rage is going to be important for you guys. So now your E3s, your Fury 4s, you'll be able to burn through those things for the watchtowers. All right, so Craven, he's going to use an E3 Elmo now. All right, still stopping it. All good. Okay, so E3 Elmo. The vines are going to hit Ocean Man. It's going to break his seal. It's going to take him down to 80. It's going to use the eye ring to avoid the pet. Ray's going to use the tank prevention. So vines are good. Pet is avoided. Mass destruction. Mirror stacking it. and the grenade is stopped. All right, pretty smooth first round. We're all kind of getting the hang of it. No watchtower was lit. And at the end of the round, a few things are going to happen. All right, let's start with the basic stuff with everybody. We're going to rotate dimes into the temple. All right, when she rotates into the temple, she gets a blessing. Moonshot gets a blessing. Each get a zone for their rover. So each has one spot, which is the temple. They also get the temple round. So Moon is in the temple, Dime's in the temple in round number 1. Strawman, 0-0. DZ, 25-25. There will be no missions today because missions have to be activated in round number 1. So missions are out of play. Let's take a look at the people doing the siege. Craven Light is sieging. He sieged the DZ. He also put out the blue gem, the blue dragon stone. See, now it's out. Let's go over to the other siege. Kel sieged, and she got the bomber zone. She also managed to put out their redstone. Halos. We got Fly Rod with a halo. We got Bones with a halo. All right, so we got DZ points, temples, strawman, rovers, siege. Should be pretty good. All right, so far so good. Let's keep this thing going. Let's go to round number 2. Round number 2, Ocean Man, 20 seconds. Ocean Man going to put a red Kang on his boss. Could be worth 55. Going to use Pet Repel. And he's going to detonate the Fizzle Bomb on B-Dub. All right, going to use Marty. They have one Marty remaining. Put that sucker right there. Bomb is gone. All right, let's go from Ocean Man over to Kel. All right, now hold up a second, Kel, because this is how you have to get to the ozone. All right, here's the movement for you. You have to go all the way up to the DZ. And you got to walk down the concrete path. Then you got to go over to the ozone. Mythic Kang is good. No seal. E3 Elmo to the Watchtower. And a Hinder on dimes. That's probably the furthest you can walk on the entire map, is from the bomber zone to the O zone. E3 Elmo hits. Kel playing a Mythic Kang could be worth 63. $10 for the Elmo. And we get our first Watchtower lit up. Watchtower number 1. We know that's going to be at least 25 points. Movement, Kang, no seal, E3, Elmo, and a Hinder. All right, let's go from Kel over to dimes. All right, dimes going to drive to the tank zone. Mythic Kang to raise boss. Going to play Dragon Smoke. And let me go back and put these stones back. I actually shattered them. It's my bad. They're just dimmed. Okay? Going to hinder B-Dub. All right, drives the tank zone. Plays a pet, Mythic Kang. Dragon Smoke to the bomber. Going to use regular rage. Dud Grenade to Watchtower. All right, Fly Rod is going to Judas the grenade to the wall. It hits. Might have meant to Judas it to the watchtower. Could have been a typo. Could have been learning it. But it does have to go to the wall, and it is a low-range dud grenade. And the good news for Mir, if you like specialty grenades, is it does no damage. Dud grenade has no damage, so it basically gets redirected to the wall, hits the wall with some rage on it, but it's a 0 damaging grenade. Had it been redirected, yeah, I'll leave it alone. I'll talk about that after the game. All right, so redirection, drive to the tank zone, Mythic Kang, Dragon Smoke, Dud Grenade, and a Hinder. But it is stopped nonetheless. All right, let's go from Dimes over to B-Dub. Got B-Dub, Craven, Moon, Bones, and Fly Rod. B-Dub is going to go Mythic Kang. Kel's Boss. Could be worth 63. Going to put an ejection bomb on Dimes. Mass Destruction's up to 4. E3 Rapture loaded to the wall. Correct. Not until now. So, Dimes and Dragons, your challenge probably a little premature because had B-Dub played an Unholy this round on it, it wouldn't have. So I kind of have till the end of the turn to get it right. It does have to resolve. All right, E3 Rapture loaded to the wall. And Dimes is correct. This red stone will light back up. And I'm just going to put some Vile Smoke here. And to me, that means that cannot be targeted again. So it cannot be dimmed, and because it can't be dimmed, it can't be shattered either. Because you got to dim it before you shatter it. So that one's kind of untouchable. Let's get back over to Mirror's Wall. So we got a Teardrop coming. E3. But we're already up to 4 charges of Mass Destruction. All their damage is starting to ramp up. E3, though, black block. Half a green block. B-Dub has a -1 hinder. No, because it didn't target a person. I would have had to do a die roll if he would have redirected a person, not a wall. That's what I was about to say, actually. He could have redirected to the watchtower to light it, and if he would have redirected to one of Sly's people, it'd have been a 50% chance that the next grenade they threw would have been a dud. So that would have been a pretty sweet redirect. Kang is good. Ejection bomb is hanging around. E3 Rapture. B-Dub has a point of hinder, but they got mass destruction, so 1.5 blocks. Let's go from B-Dub over to Craven Light. All right, Craven is going to move under the ozone. Talon Moon, Ocean Man over to the temple. I almost did it. Pet Repel. M7 Red Eye to the Dim Dragonstone. And that's the one that you have to have an M7 and a specialty grenade. B-Dub says, wait. Fly Rod's going to prevent the grenade. Craven moves. Talons. Pet Repel. Going to try to shatter a stone, which would have also given him our first bullseye of the season. Pretty cool. But Fly Rod shuts it down. Craven Light over to Moonshot. Moonshot's in the temple. We got Moon, Bones, and Fly Rod. Moon's going to move to their DZ. A Talon B-Dub inside the temple. Going to put a cryo ring on Craven Light. So Craven, no red gels, no flame spread pets. So I'm going to give him a blue flame. right above, right with the siege there, so he can only play blue effects. Going to play Vines on Craven. And then an F4 Wedding Crasher over to the wall. And he does have unlimited rover range. Dime's going to play gold blue. All right, so Craven loses his seal. I'm going to take Craven down to 90%. Gold blue from Dimes, first blue of the game. He's going to break Moon's seal. And also stops the grenade. All right, moves to the DZ. Talon is good. Cryo is good. Vines is good. F4 Wedding Crasher shut down. And the gold from the blue breaks Moon's seal. All right, let's go over to Bomber Bones. We got Bones, and then we got Fly Rod. And then we'll bring some subs in. All right, Bones is going to release the sub. She releases the sub. It is going to knock B-Dub out of the temple. She cannot occupy the temple this round. All right, so it deals no damage, just wash her out of the temple. Bones getting a wave, so that is a, I don't have the symbol up for it, but she does get a PCP point, which is 25-point wave. B-Dub gets knocked out of the temple and cannot re-enter the temple this round because she's waterlogged. She can re-enter next round. And loses her tank because the flood would also serve as a knocker out of the tank. The 2-for-1 special. All right, let's go from Bones over to Fly Rod. Final move of round number 2. This sub is out of play. There's only one more sub that can even be played. All right, Fly Rod's going to move to the temple. No movement penalty. Going to Dragon Smoke. All right, what is the target, Fly Rod, for the S8 Goliath grenade launcher with Ignite. Temple is good. Dragon Smoke is good. Mythic Kang to Kel's boss. All right, going to the wall. S8, Blue Sparks, 9. Ignite. I'm going to make it 9. 9.5 with his Ignite and a Goliath. Red blue from Cravenlight. Second blue of the game. It's going to hit fly. It's going to take him down to 90%. All right, Dragon Smoke. Would relight here. Captains, give me your subs while I calculate a few things. So, start with the Temple. We got Fly in the Temple. We got Ocean Man in the Temple. Strawman, 0-0. DZ, 25-25. How are Siegers doing? You can see. Each in the ozone. Doing it different ways. Both Kel and Craven also put out green gems. You have a Halo to Moonshot. Second Halo to Bones. All right, so I got DZ, I got Temples, I've got Strawman. Let's get the Rovers. All right, looking good. Now let's get the subs. JJ coming in for Fly Rod. JJ coming into the DZ. Football coming in for Ocean Man. Elevation. Bones, you're going to lose your seal. Moon has none. Football's going to come in at 90%, not 80. We changed the rule on that for suffocation. And we're going to start out, the new lineup will be football, Kel, Dimes, B-Dub, Craven, Moonshot, Bones, and JJ. If I can get pre-match buffs for JJ and for Football Master, I got football up on the board. All right. We see everybody's buffs. And let's start out with football. Start of your turn. Sly's going to cap a 63, a 55, a 63, I'm sorry, those are 50s. I said they were 55. They're both red. A 50, a 50, a 63, and a 63. 4 Kangs, and are also capping their first flag. And the brand new flag structure, 250 for the first flag. We got football, and then we got Kel. I give football about 20 more seconds. This will be a second 20-second timer. All right, he's going to go Boss to Main Street. Football playing Boss in 3. Would cap in 5. Dragon Smoke to the Ozone. Rage Dud to the Watchtower. And a third charge of Mass Destruction. Boss, Dragon Smoke, Rage, and a Dud. B-Dub. Dud hits. Let's light the first Watchtower. All right, let's go from football over to Kel. All right, Dragon Smoke resolves. Kel going to go over to their DZ. Talon B-Dub into the temple. Going to drop a seal. Finally get to use that seal. Haunt Dimes, lower her damage. And Inferno to Strawman. All right, going to light that first Strawman. That's going to break her absorption. Move to the DZ is good. Talon is good. Seal is good. Inferno's good. And Haunt is all good. Dimes, you're up. 20 seconds, Dimes. Got Dimes, B-Dub, Craven, and Moonshot. Going to move to the DZ. All right, she's going to play Slater to the Watchtower to seal the Watchtower. Hump B-Dub for damage. All right, so they're sealing Mirror's second Watchtower. Has to be broken or it can be lit. E3 Vapor to her Watchtower and Haunt. Gold blue from B-Dub. First blue of the game from Mirror. Gold is going to break Dime's absorption. She's going to play the absorption ability. All right, we got to cap a couple bosses too. We got to cap Dimes and Kel's bosses. So Dimes move to the DZ. Slater to seal the Watchtower, drops the seal. The Vapor stopped and the Honk goes through. B-Dub playing the gold blue. All right, so Dimes boss capped. That is boss number 2. Kel's boss capped for Mirror. That's boss number 1. $450 to $250. And Mirror also 189 in Kangs. $363s. All right, let's go from Dimes over to B-Dub. B-Dub going to play Dark Boss. B-Dub playing Boss in 3. Cap in 5. Going to drop a seal. Going to hinder dimes. Got dimes at -2. B-dub -1. F4 is going to lower it down to an E3. E3 Wedding Crasher. 4 stacks of mass destruction. A little stronger than the Rapture that hit earlier. Takes the half green. Takes full green and takes half of the blue. 2 full blocks for B-dub. 50 blue remaining. Let's go from B-dub over to Craven Light. Craven Moon, Bones, and JJ. Gonna steal Kel's Mythic Torrent. Ouch. Going to jump out of his boat and go over to their rover zone. The Vine's going to take him down to 80%. Does play a seal on himself. Steals Torrent. Moves to the rover zone. Boss to their chest. Boss in 3, cap in 5. F5 Trixie to the bomb shelter in the wall. Breaks to bomb shelter. And breaks to Sleet Wand. Think they served their purpose. All right, let's go from Craven over to Moonshot. Moon to the tank zone. Steel boss, Bones' boss. Gonna go Blaze a straw man. Light up straw man number 2. And Inferno, light straw man number 3. See if the straw man hits. Craven straw man hits or no? All right, hits. Going to light up a third one. When it hits, taking moon down to 90%. Football at 90, Craven at 80, Moonshot at 90. Bones, you're up, 20 seconds. All right. Pet Repel is good. Cadet to Straw Man. And Smoky to Moon. Does it hit? All right, Smoky's going to damage Moon, but he has no Dragon Smoke because it was fizzled earlier. Cadet Strawman puts out Strawman number 2. And damage from Smoky's going to take Moon down to 85. All right, Pet hits. Nothing to steal. He doesn't have it. Plays a Pet Repel. Cadet Strawman and going to hinder Moon. All right, let's go from Bones over to JJ. JJ, final move of round number 3. Did I say something besides 3? I don't know. I mean, I put out number 3, whatever I said. There's only 2 lit. Okay. Yeah, there's 2 still on the map, so number 3 is out. Red Blaze to Straw Man. Dragon Smoke and E2 Wedding Crasher. To the Watchtower. All right, hits. So this is how this one would play out. I'll start with the Red Blaze to the Straw Man. It's going to light Straw Man number 3 back up. Dragon Smoke is going to light that gem back up. So both teams have 2 gems that have been put out that are now untouchable. E2 Wedding Crasher. So it's not a specialty grenade, but it's not going to light it anyway. It's going to break the seal. So the seal is broken. But had it been a non-specialty, it would have just hit the wall and done nothing. No damage to it, it wouldn't have lit it. So it does break the seal. Blaze is good, Dragon Smoke, and Seal Breaker to the Watchtower. And that's the end of round number 3. End of round number 3. We've got 1 blessing for Team Mir. B-Dub in the Temple. Strawman, we got 15-0. DZ, we got 25 for Mir, 0 for Sly. Kel able to neutralize the DZ. JJ able to hold her own. Kel able to go to the DZ. And while she's over there, she was able to put out a blue flame. Or a blue dragonstone. All right, so we've got DZ points, Temple points. Rover Siege, Rover Siege. We need to do halos. Let's give JJ a halo. Let's give Bones a 3rd halo. Kel and Dimes with 1 each. Moonshot 1 each. Fly Rod 1. All right, final round in the first half. Let's start with Football Master. 20 seconds, football. All right, football is going to head over to the Temple. Mythic Kang to his own boss. Football playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63 if it caps. Going to go Seal and Thrill with a blue spark. H9 Rapture loaded and a -1 extra to B-Dub, making it -2. Ooh, that's a lot of grenade there. 9, 10, 11. S11 to the wall, B-Dub. Gold blue from Moonshot. Second blue of the game. Each team with one remaining. Football's going to take another 20. It's going to hit before Seal resolves. And we go from football over to Kel. Kel's going to watch a movie. Football playing Absorb. Keeps him at 90%. Kel going to move from the DZ down to the Rover zone. Going to play Pet Repel. Max Spark Craven. Sparked and Vines. Move to the Rover. Ace is Roxy. Gonna like Strawman number 4. And F4 Elmo to the Watchtower. Football is going to Judas that over to the wall. Hits. All right, we've got a 10-point Elmo swap there. Football has no hinder. 3 charges of mass destruction. It's going to get a full black and a full green. A little less hinder. B-Dub, they had F4 that hit earlier in the game. B-Dub had a hinder, football does not. So a little bit more of a block, extra half a block for Team Sly out of the gates there. All right, let's go from Kel over to Deadly Dimes. Got Dimes and we got B-Dub. Dime's going to move to the bomber zone. Rolling down here like the Partridge Family or something. Sirs to get rid of the nerfs. So that'd be a 5-6. B-Dub says it hits, going Vlad's verdict with an S6. Green, blue, and blue. No nerfs on this one. So 5-6 with Ignite and Mass Destruction. Let's go from Dimes over to B-Dub. B-Dub, Craven, Moon, Bones, and JJ. B-Dub's going to activate Hendrix. One, two, and three. That's Mir's fourth watchtower. Gonna max spark Craven a second time. Craven, you're not moving. And she's gonna summon Gold Gideon. Gonna steal 24 points. All right, Dolly will back it up. The activation still happens. Cyborg activations can't be stopped. But the only thing she can play is the Gold Gideon. All right, so B-Dub activates Hendrix, gets the Gold Gideon, the Max Spark, the F5 St. Elmo, and the Max Seal to JJ. None of that go through because of Dolly. Welcome. Eric's bringing us a new recruit. Come on down. The Vox family might get even bigger. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Craven Light. Craven still has one. Well, actually, his other Max Spark will fall off after this round. Craven, start of your turn. Seal's going to be broken from vines. taking you down to 70%. Craven's going to speed potion. Over to their bomber. He's going to heal and seal. Synergy Wand would bring Craven all the way back to 90%. And a Mighty Mike loaded to their wall. Speed Potion is good. The Red Gideon. Going to steal 22. %50 blue was there. There's no juice on it. Mighty Mike is going to rebuild a quarter of that wall. A little bit of juice would have gotten some more. This is a moderate wall. Mirror, instead of 50% blue remaining, you have 75 blue remaining. Let's go from Craven over to Moonshot in the tank zone. Got Moon, Bones, and JJ, and then we got halftime. And Synergy Wand will take the Nirvana Wands out of play as well. Mythic Kang to Bonnie's Boss from Moon. Could be worth 63. Gonna move up to the bomber area. Oh, this could be trouble. Got both of them up here. He backed Craven in a corner. He's gonna go heal and thrill. Heal and thrill would take him back to 100%. S6 Wedding Crasher. Football's gonna intervene it. Mythic Kang is good. Movement is good. Heal and Thrill is good. S6 Wedding Crasher is shut down. All right, let's go from Moon over to Bomber Bones. Final move before halftime for Sly. Thank you for spelling. Ace as Moxie to Douse. Dragon Smoke, Cadet to Straw Man, and Haunt Moon to lower his damage. Gonna put out straw man number 4. And a cadet. And a hit, so we'll put out straw man number 3. Moxie's good, Douse is good, Dragon Smoke is good, Cadet is good, and a home. JJ, bring us home to halftime. Gonna go Mythic Kang. JJ playing Mythic Kang, could be worth 63. Using the Dark Rain. And gonna try to light. Mythic Kang is good. Neon Arrow Red Gel. Dark Mythic Psycho from Dimes. Prevents JJ from using a Legacy for 1 turn. That will carry over. So no Legacies in round 5 for JJ. The Mythic damage won't matter because it's halftime and health will reset. All right, halftime. Captains, give me your second half subs. Let's get a blessing for B-Dub. Let's get a blessing for football. Strawman, we've got 10 points for Mir. 0 for Sly. Craven Light, dimming the red stone. No stones can be dimmed in round 5. So that's the final time he can dim it. And none of Sly's stones can be touched. Second halo for JJ. Fourth halo for Bones. Animal going to the ozone. All right, both teams did get a cannonball and a tire. So that means we are going to have the turret guns activated. You can see them up on the ozone. Football heading out. Crimson coming in. She'll start at 90% health. Riley coming into the ozone. All right, so you guys can now see this is the first time ever in any game that we've went to round 5 and we've had the brand new ozone unlocked. So we got players in all 5 zones. So here's the lineup. You guys can see the buffs from Crimson and also Samurai. So it'll be Crimson in the bomber zone, followed by Kel. Kel be followed by Dimes. Dimes followed by B-Dub. Then Craven. Then Moon. Then Bones in the DZ. JJ in the DZ. Animal in the ozone. And Samurai in the ozone. It's round number 5. We have the turrets unlocked in rounds 5 and 6. Sly will definitely have Dragon Storm in round 6 as well. Mir May. All right, let's start out round number 5. The start of round number 5, we've got Football Master, 63-point Kang, and a Boss Cap. Crimson Tide, you're up. Crimson's going to head over to the temple. Dark Boss on Main Street. Playing Boss in 5 would cap in 7. Could be worth an extra 25. Play Heal and Seal. Get that 10 back. Kel, you're going to start out at 90% too. M7 Elmo loaded to the wall. Elmo hits. That's a full blue with Mass Destruction. Crimson Tide, full blue block. Red block. %10 of a red block. 90 red remaining. Kel, you're up. 20-second timer. Kel, dimes, B-dub. Next 3 to act. Kel's going to head over to their tank zone where Craven's at. Going to play Wyatt. A little bit of Dragon Smoke to relight that Dragon Stone. F5 Elmo to a Watchtower. That is going to be Mir's fifth Watchtower. Kel with the Elmo, another 10 points. Movement's good. Wyatt's good. Dragon Smoke, F5 Elmo. We go from Kel over to dimes. No movement penalty. She's in the rover zone. Moves to the O zone. Going to put Ward on Animal. Yep, rovers are gone. And the bombs fall off too. Correct. Max seal to Animal. And S6 Vapor. Vapor has to hit a wall. I mean, it can hit a watchtower, but I mean to get the effect. And it would have had to hit a black block. Vapor is a lead grenade, so still good as a specialty, but no effect other than that. So she's just getting rid of some extra inventory. Ozone's good. Ward is good. Max Seal is good. S6 Vapor. And Dime's using her Shatter ability. Get rid of 25% of that block. So it goes from 90 red dimes down to 65. Not sure if we've seen anybody use the Shatter ability yet. Ozone, Ward, Max Seal. Watchtower. Second Watchtower. All right, let's go from Dimes over to B-Dub. All right, Summon Scold time. B-Dub gets a free absorption. Who is Scold going to hit, though, B-Dub? It's got to deal damage. B-Dub now has a double absorption. Dust Animal, Summon Scold, and an E6 Elmo loaded to the wall with Ignite. All right. Scold is going to hit Animal. Going to break his seal. Does not light a watchtower because it doesn't deal damage. The absorption is immediate. damage didn't go through. So E6 St. Elmo. She does get the 10 points for the St. Elmo. And they're going to evoke it, make it E3, cut that in half, B-dub with a -2 hinder. Half the Elmo, half the juice, and a hinder is going to take it from an E3 down to an E1 Elmo. Cut in half is like a jacked up spruce. About as much as a Mighty Mike. Get rid of half of that blue block. Take mirror down to 25% blue. Goes from 3/4 to 25. Go from B-dub over to Craven Light. Craven Moon, Bones, JJ, Animal, and Samurai. Craven Light going to move to their tank zone over with B-dub. Activate Cosmic Guard. Red Stasis to Riley. Scold to JJ. That's going to give Craven an absorption. And he's going to play absorption for the double absorb. And a cadet and straw man. All right, so we got Scold and then a cadet. Both hit. Scold D300. We know the new gear has a lot of health. JJ. D300 still taking 20%. Down to 80%. Craven Light is going to get Watchtower number 3. And we'll reset them. And he's going to put out Strawman number 2. Let's go over to Moonshot. Moon, 20 seconds. Winner tonight, go down in history as the first team to ever win the Crossfire. I think it's pretty close. It's hard to tell with the new scoring. Might take us a few games. All right, Moon's going to play boss to the side chest because it capped. And Craven Light's boss did cap too. So we capped 2 more bosses. Number 4 for Sly. Number 2 for Mir. Mir also with a couple Mythic Kangs on top of that. Boss to side chest. It's going to torment Joe. F5 Elmo. I'm not sure about that one, but Elmo to the wedding to the wall. From the windows to the walls. Moon's going to go from the weddings to the walls. Let's put the torment on Joe. All right, Elmo, give him plus 10. That's what he typed first. And it's a good hit. He's got -1 hinder. Take from a 5 to a 4. They have 4 charges of mass destruction with an F4 Elmo. Got 25 blue remaining for Mir. Takes down to blue, blue, and blue. All right. Finishing off the blue row for Mir. Tighten the game up a little bit. Let's go from Moon over to Bones. And send Torment over to Riley. Cadet to Strawman and Scold. We all stop scolding JJ. What'd she do wrong? All right, Scold to JJ. And a Cadet. JJ, Phantom Cape, the Torment. All right, looks like the damage is going to go through. Take JJ down to 60. Going to light a 4th Watchtower. Bones with the double absorption. And Cadet, all straw men are out. Scold is good. Torment is not. Cadet is good. Let's go from Bones over to JJ. Got JJ, Animal, and Samurai. Neither player are occupying the turret. They are in the O zone. Talon Bonnie to the temple. Heal and Seal, Inferno to Strawman. Inferno does hit. That is going to be the first Strawman we light up. It'll balance the Heal and Seal. JJ's still going to be at 60. Talon, Heal and Seal, Inferno. Let's go from JJ over to the Animal. Hello, hello, Northside Queen. Good to see you. Long time channel member. Early days channel member. Animal's going to get into the turret. Release Ward. All right, so let me explain the turret because there's some confusion there. So I'm going to give you guys the same benefit that I gave the move earlier. So you have an option of one or the other with the turret. You can't destroy a block and also throw a grenade. So it's an either or. If you are the O-Zone player, you can get into the turret and for free, no ammo, you can light or douse a straw man, destroy a block or build a block. Or if you don't want the free shot, you can throw the grenade. You can see through Elmo loaded to the wall with Ignite. So Do you guys want no grenade? All right. So no Elmo, and it's going to be boss to their chest. Animal playing boss. In 5 would cap in 7. He's going to take the red block for free. His dust smoke stays, and his torment is now gone. And he is inside the turret. All right, so let's go from animal over to samurai. Final move of the round. If you stay in the turret for 2 rounds, once you get in, whether it's animal or samurai, then you do get the ace award. All right, samurai. Going to jump into turret. And play a seal. Gold Gideon. .24 deduction from Sly. 5th charge of mass destruction. M7 Goliath loaded. Animal going to prevent it. Turret's good. Gideon's good. Seal is good. Goliath is not. And that is the end of round number 5. We got 2 rounds remaining. At the end of round number 5, 25-25, DZ points. Crimson getting a blessing for her team. Mir getting a 5th blessing. Strawman 5-0, Mir. All right, we got 100 siege points for Craven Light. Got 100 siege points for Kel. Let's kick off round number 6. Crimson, you're on the clock. 20 seconds. It's all good. I got it on my scorecard, though. I didn't put Cravens up either. Moon. So it's 4-2. Mythic Kang to the Main Street Boss. But no, I'm glad you're challenging because there's a lot going on, so it's easy to, when you got a little bit of help. But at least the scorecard is good. I just got to get my rhythm with the map. Crimson playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Max Seal over to Animal. All right, Kang is good. Max Seal is good. She's throwing S6 Goliath loaded. B-Dub says wait. Yeah, I will. I'll send the file out tonight or tomorrow. It works wonders. All right, Judas to the wall. So Craven Crimson's grenade is redirected. S6 with Goliath, we're looking at about a S6.5. It hits. All right, we got the redirect. Teardrop time and mass destruction. Barely touches it to get rid of the teardrop. Red block. Red block. And it is Dragonstorm. Hold up. You're right. Both teams qualified for Dragonstorm. So each player adds 2 Rage and 2 Madness this round. And if you have a War Dragon, you can drop it for free. Nobody here has a War Dragon. In fact, Trigger is the only person that has one. Right now, there will be more War Dragons. So at the start of this round, damage for this round goes crazy. So let me kind of back that up. So Crimson played S6 Goliath. So that's equivalent to an S8 Goliath. And Samurai is going to redirect it. S8 Goliath, teardropped, and in 1, 2, 3, Judas finishing off the wall. 3 red blocks in addition to the teardrop. Let's rebuild it and give Mir their first wall of the night. Just like that. Sly getting 75 points for that wall. Mir getting 300 for that wall. All right, let's keep the Dragon Storm rolling. We got Dragon Storm and we got turrets. We will not have a stealth bomber because there was no mission. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, you're up. Kel, Dimes, and B-Dub. All right, Kel moving over to the temple steps. All right, and it does hit. Bad news for Kel is Wyatt. Wyatt is going to take a block and rebuild a block. Sly now has 3 red. Black block taken off the board. Gold Gideon after Wyatt. Minus 24. Kel with the Heal and Thrill. Activates the Lantern for the M7 Rapture with Echo. Going to push a point of Echo down. And the M7 Rapture, no teardrop. But you get 2 green blocks. 5 charges of mass destruction. And an M7 and a Thrill. And Echo. All right, let's go from Kel over to Dimes. Dimes heading over to the Rover Zone. Binds to JJ. Scold to JJ. S7 Elmo to the Watchtower. We got dimes, and then we got B-dub after dimes. All right, going to intervene the vines. When they intervene the vines, that means Scold just going to hit and break her seal. A lot of double absorptions, just going to increase the nerf of the damage that you take. S7 Elmo to the watchtower. Be watchtower number 5. B-dub, you're up. Remember, all players still under the effect of Dragonstorm. B-dub with a point of echo. Still gives her a -1 hinder. But after the Dragonstorm is going to give her a +1. All right, B-dub's going to summon Mags. One sec. All right, sorry, I'm back. We've got summon Mags, no max seal. So take the max seal off. Give Team Mirror a warning. First time they played a double item. M7 Wedding Crasher to the wall with Echo. And send that point of Echo down to Moon. And Animal's going to evoke it. All right, remember we are Dragonstorm. So she's +1, M7. 8, 9. Craven Light going to play Insania. All right. So the seal was dollied. Let's give her the seal back after all. All right, JJ getting the seal. Max seal, M7, Wedding Crasher. Craven going to lower it even more. And that'll come off the initial before. All right, actually, it comes off after the evoke. The evoke happens. It's going to lower it, and then Craven's going to put another -3 on top of it. Basically going to be a Wedding Crasher with Enrage. All that juice and half a blue block. But Moon got some echo out of it. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Craven. We got Craven, Moon, Bones, JJ, Animal, Samurai. Still in the middle of Dragonstorm. Both teams have geared up for a pretty crazy finish. Craven going to bring out the Dark Mythic Nolan. I think him and Animal are the Nolan brothers. F4 Wedding Crasher with a Super Thrill and an Ignite. It hits, and Craven taking advantage. Of the Dragonstorm. And I also have to give Samurai a gold bar for the previous wall she took down with the Judas. And I got to give Craven one because he just took down 3 red blocks with a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 plus the Dragonstorm. Craven Light also getting a gold bar. Early wall destruction by both teams. All right, let's rebuild it. Gonna be lots more destruction this year. All right, let's go from Craven Light over to Moonshot. Mirror just got a little bit of a boost from that wall, and then Craven during Dragon Storm just turned up the heat a little bit. Moon's going to move to the ozone. Movement penalty from the visitor rover. Quarter turn. Can get the movement. Can get the gold Gideon. No max seal. Can play the cosmic. And the M7 Wedding Crasher with Echo. All good. All right, so the next player cannot hit the tower. So that would be Bones. You can't hit the watchtower. Gold Gideon is good. Minus 24. Movement's good. Gold Gideon is good. Max Seal is no good. Cosmic Shield is good. M7 Wedding Crasher with Echo. I got Moon at 7, 8, 9, 10. S10 Craven Light to the wall. Wall number 2. All right, Mythic Dark Blue. Final blue of the game, and they saved it for a Mythic version. Moon, you're going to take 35. He's going to absorb it. So he's only taking 15. He already knew what I was going to do. Take him down to 85. Everything else gets through. All right, let's go for Moonshot. Over to Bones. We got Bones, JJ, Animal, and Riley. Watchtower can't be a target this round. Bones, you're up. There it is. Going to go Faust to Craven. Dust to Kell. M7 Wedding Crasher. To the wall with Ignite. See if it hits. Does hit. Dragon Storm is going to make it 7, 8, 9, 9.5, and she does have to leave the DZ to get there. Bones, no hinder. Black, green, and green. Faust is good. Dust is good. 7, 8, 9, 9.5. You can see the damage really scale up in the Dragon Storm round. Let's go from Bones over to JJ. JJ going to set a straw man on fire. Going to send a Max Seal over to Moon. Going to play Absorption. And another straw man. Got 3 of them lit, and that Absorption is gone. It's like it wasn't even there. All right, let's go from JJ over to Animal. Animal still inside the turret gun. It's going to unholy the dust. All right, using grenade launcher from the turret. He's got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 with the Dragon Storm. B-Dub says, wait. That's way too much going on here. Animal S12. Gold blue from Kel. Final blue of the game for both teams. They were saving it for the Animal. Gold is going to break his seal. All right, and Samurai, final move of round 6, and then we will go to the final 4. Samurai, another Mythic Kang. Be another 63. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. S13 from Samurai. Echo will not go through because in round 7 we don't know what the lineups are going to be. She gets the Echo, but it can't carry over to another player. Crimson Tide with the big prevention. That, everybody, is Dragonstorm. I love it. I love the damage. You can see it is worth it. Everybody getting that rage. And at the end of the round, Animal getting an Ace Award. 25 points. Samurai getting an Ace Award. 25 points. Lots of PCP categories where everybody can really get involved. All right, give me your final 4, both teams. While you're doing that, I'm going to give Crimson a blessing. I'm going to give B-Dub another blessing. Three straw men lit up. 15 points for Mir. 0 for Sly. DZ. 25 to 0. JJ getting a third halo. Moonshot. 150 point occupy. Dimes. 150 point occupy. All right, so we're going to have Kel, B-Dub, Moon, and JJ. Samurai heading out. Great job, Samurai. Stayed in and got that Ace Award. Turret guns are out of play. Great job, Animal. Crimson Dimes, Craven, and Bones. All right, looks like we're going to have Crimson, Kel, Dimes, B-Dub, Craven, Moon, Bones, and JJ. All right, Crimson, it's your move at the start of your turn. 63-point Kang and a 5th flag for Sly. All right, gonna play Gideon. Blue Spark, Thrill, S8, Wedding Crasher loaded. It hits. 8, 9, 10 with Ignite. 10 and a half. No Dragon Storm this round. Three blue blocks, saving it. Saving her off the bench with the big, big attack. S8, 9, 10, 10.5. Knocks down 3 blue. Let's go to Kel, final move of the night. Gonna blitz Craven's Nolan. She's gonna unholy the Dust Smoke. S8 Goliath with Ignite. 8, 9, 10. S10 for Kel. Hits. 2.5 blue for Team Mir. Blue block, half blue. Blue block, and half of a red block. Mir with 3.5 red blocks. Sly with 4 red blocks. Mir with more blessings. Let's go from Kel over to Deadly Dimes. Dimes, Mythic Gideon. Using the rocket or the grenade launcher. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. S15 with Ignite. That's the one B-Dub was waiting on. S15. Dimes, you juiced it up too much. She might have let it go at a 14. But when you got to 15, it's like, nah. Kel with the intervene. Dimes just getting greedy. All right, let's go from Dimes over to B-Dub. B-Dub starting out with Mags. Stealing 2 blocks, B-Dub. Red block, red block. All right, B-Dub's going to go Blackout Wand. And that is the Abyss Wand. A lot of wand plays in tonight. No DZ points for either team. Ace is Roxy. Gonna light Straw Man number 4. So y'all just saving stuff for each other now. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow. It's when you get up to S15, people start getting a little worried there. B-Dub was going to destroy that wall. Bones with the intervene. All right, 4 turns remain. We got Craven, Moon, Bones, and JJ. Craven, your final move of the night. Orcus to splash a flame. Give me a target, Moon. Give me a target, Craven, for Orcus. Splash will get rid of flame number 4. To Moon to break his seal. Dust to Moon. Going to put Misery on Moon to lower the grade of his next pet. All right, Orcus breaks the seal, splashes a flame. Dust to Moon. S8 Wedding Crasher loaded to the wall. Misery to lower the grade of Moon's next pet. Red block. Red block. And that's it. That's all you get. Down in the red. All right, let's go from Craven Light over to Moonshot. Moonshot started the turn. Another 63 for Mirror and their third boss cap. Moonbones and JJ. Red Phoenix, Moon does have the dust on him. S8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to nerf it down to 9. And nerf the grenade a little bit. It won't matter. He's taking them both down still. Still easily gets those 2 blocks and a gold bar for Moonshot. Two walls off the board. Crimson going to play Chromica. Going to add 10 bonus points. All right, and then Red Phoenix. Going to change that red block to a blue block. And 10. It's really going to make it worth 15. So I'll put 2 there so I know it's worth 15 points. Actually, that does. Yep. Thank you. That actually helps me out more. He played Misery, which makes it regular Phoenix and only takes it down to a 25. All right, regular Phoenix. The damage went through. Let's go from Moon over to Bones. Final move, Bones. Moving back to the DZ. Max Seal. All right. Where's the red spectral snake going? All right. Straw man number 3 is out. And JJ going to prevent the Elmo. All right, moving to the DZ. There is a blackout wand in effect, so there's no points given. Puts out a straw man. Max seals herself. And then the rage is stopped. JJ, final move of the night. Final move of the first game ever of Crossfire. A lot of good stuff by both teams. All right. Obviously, she's leaving the DZ because she doesn't need to be there. And add in Talio. So we got H9. It all depends on the health of the wall. H9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and a half. JJ. Black, green, green, blue, 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 and red. JJ. Oh my. There you go. That's a wall shot right there. Wow. Seriousness. All right. At the end of the round, Animals Boss Caps. I only have 5 flags up there, so 6 is the max. Crimson. With a blessing. Mirror with a blessing. B-Dub occupying the temple. 100-point orb. PCP DZ. Bones, 5 halos. JJ with 4. Nobody got 9 watchtowers. Nobody got the 6 torch. Although they tried. No ruffled feathers tonight. All right, let's count these blessings. 10 points in the straw man, and DZ was 0-0. I did not get Misery. You are correct. I didn't even see it, and I didn't even read it. And it will take about a point and a half of rage off. It's going to put the red block back up, but it won't matter much because the blessings are going to take that down. And it's not even a full red block, but like I said, it's going to add 30% of a red block. So there's 3.3 up there. But Mirror's going to take down 7. They're still going to get down to high rent. So it'll be about a 10-point difference. All right, so let's count down these 7. Mirror's taking down 4. We're going to go ahead and reset it. And then they're taking down 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. All right, over in Team Sly. Basically, that wall is going to be worth 25 less. So that'd be 275 instead of the 300. And I got 6 blessings for Team Sly. So we'll take down 4. All right, I got a little bit of math to do. You guys hang out, and less than 5 minutes, I'll have a winner. All right, everybody, I'm going to need a couple more minutes. I'll be right back. This one's awfully close. So hold tight, everybody. All right, everybody, I am back, and we got our first nail biter of the season. So wow, this is crazy. So I'm gonna just give you a quick overview and tell you guys where it stood based on my scorecard. So starting out, let's go with flags, and if you guys want to check this, you can. Um, But overall, Amir had 3 flags. I got 600 points. Over on the other side, we had 6 flags. Remember, in the old days, that would have been a 750 point advantage. It's not anymore. 1,050 for Team Sly. So there's a 400 point advantage. Let's get to the walls. Walls, Mir 925. Big difference. Sly actually had a legendary where they got some extra wall points, an extra 75. But then they had 650 in walls. And then they had the extra 50 that went through. So a total of 700 in walls. That includes the block that turned color, so 575 plus the 75 is 650, and then plus the 50 they had there. So that ended up being 700. So 225 point advantage to Mir. Strawman, close one, and every point matters. 55 points to 0. Let's get to the Kangs. There were no kills, no mind, body, and soul. Kangs, Mir, 378. Sly, 352. Siege points and occupy points. Each team, 100 and 150, so 250. Even on that one. Watchtowers. Even on watchtowers. One second. Watchtowers, 125 to 125. Each team had 5. Dragonstone, 75 to 75. Each team had 3 of them lit. That's why we went to Dragon Storm. Nobody got all the watchtowers, so no points there. DZ points, Mir 150, Sly 100. Mir with a little bit of advantage there. Then we get into some of the PCP points. No spyglasses, no white flags, gold bars, 100 points. For Mir, 50 points. For Sly, no feathers either team. Cannonballs even, tires even, propellers didn't matter. 25 point wave for Bones when she flooded the temple. No bullseyes, no 9s, aces, Samurai and Joe, 25 each. Or B-Dub with 100. Nobody from Sly and PCP DZ, 100 to 50. Extra points. Each team had 4 Elmos and a Dark Boss. That's why it's pretty even, right? Gideons. 4 Gideons minus 96 for Sly. 3 Gideons minus 70 for Mir. Faust. Giving Craven Light an extra 10% on his 175 points, which is 18 points. Final score. Sly, 2,914. Mir, 2,853. About a 70-point game total. Sly getting the victory barely at home. It was very close. Very close. But you guys did a lot of the same stuff. And that's why it was so close. It just goes to show you. You can lose by 3 flags and very easily make up the difference as Mir did. Couple more watchtowers, couple more strawmen. These games are going to be close this season. I don't know. I don't know when the last time we had um, a 6-3 flag advantage that was this close, if ever. I don't think we ever have. And here's the thing. And we still finished at midnight. So I'm pretty impressed by how you guys played. Certainly it's going to take a little bit of time to get the math, all the different zones, all the different things that you guys can do now. But still finishing by midnight. I'm optimistic that we can finish these games by 11 o'clock. This season, I think, is going to be a much faster season once we get our rhythm going. All right. Again, big shout out. Thank you guys for being the first two to go at it. And thanks, Moon. Keeping a lot of challenges tonight, but keeping me straight on the maps. And I'll get this scorecard out to you guys tomorrow. So I think that'll help you guys out too. So you can see, even when it's not up on the screen, you can see how the scorecard works out in the different zones you can keep up with and sort of follow along with me. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'm gonna get a little rest. Tomorrow is the day I've been looking forward to for like a month because it is the first time that all these events, the Max Awards, inventory, Cyborg Draft, and the brand new season, I finally get a break tomorrow. So I'm going to relax a little bit, and I will see Sly and Vox Wednesday night. Be ready to go. These are intense. Give me a 999 if you guys had a good time. It's a brand new map, and I think you guys played excellent. So I'll see you guys all Wednesday night. Peace.